the top player, redshirt freshman. They do not have their starting quarterback from last year. Still, he's a dog. They got some good running backs. Really, besides that, Laborn, okay, terrible tight end, good tackle, great guard, terrible center, terrible guard, good tackle. Their defense is terrible. Lost a lot of pieces in the national championship team, it looks like. So, and those safeties are terrible. So I'm expecting a dub here. Number 3 in the land, the highest rank we've ever been. Morgan Brown's going to start off with a big run there of 15. It's also the 3rd toughest place to play in the country. Because we already have Nesbitt already with a cold streak as Brown. He's going to get another big run, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, and Glenn Speed is hurt. Not ideal. As Marbell's going to be man in motion. And just like that, loss of 4 there. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 14 now. As Nesbitt to Richie. Richie's going to go down. Gain of 20 for the true freshman there. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Nesbitt to Quincy Bobo. Can't hang on. Richie is now in. That running back, Richie. He's going to pile forward to get, we'll say 6 there. 15 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown for the true freshman last game as Nesbitt. Arnold, no. We're going to go for it. I don't hate it. Nesbitt to Quincy Bobo, the true freshman. The big fella down to the 8-yard line. He had his first touchdown as well last week. It's Nesbitt. He's going to hand it off to Matt Ritchie. Ritchie gets in. What an opening drive. What a statement. Sorry, Mike Ritchie. I don't know why I call him Matt. But 1st and 10 for the Gators. Wayne Lamar is going to be there, but it's going to be a 1st down. Remember, their offense is good. Defense, not so much. DeAndre Laboto with the big stop there. As it is going to be 2nd and 10 now. Alex, he's having a rough time at slot right now. Again, still very early on. I don't want to completely, but, Miles Granger would make that tackle. Oh, what a play. I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish, it was picked, but, and we kind of see why the redshirt freshman's disgusting. 99 medium route, and look at Odell showing off. The former BYU stud. Making it 3rd and 16 now. Did he really make his presence felt in game 1? Robert Frost, the former Gator, does the tip drill to McGarrahan. McGarrahan with the big return down to the 43-yard line. Hell yeah, let's go. 1st and 10. Nesbitt to Mike Ritchie. Ritchie was actually going to lose 2 there. As bruised ribs, we will replace him for now. As it's going to be 2nd and 12 now. Melvin Arnold only making it 2 there. And pectoral. So Junior Wood is out, which stinks. As it's going to be 3rd and 10. Nesbitt, the throw. Better play by the defense. The Gators are going to start at the 27. We couldn't capitalize on the pick, but you know what? I'm not mad at it because that is a gain of 5. We knew it was going to be tough. Not a very good quarterback, young offense, on the road. You know, it's bound to happen. As maybe the Gators are doing a little bit of a drive. McGarahan, he's gonna miss Loboto's there for potentially the game saving, touchdown saving tackle there. As it's gonna be 1st and 10. Man in motion. The jet touch pass. Oh, he misses, but you know what? Odell does not. Second sack. He's making his presence felt this game. Maybe not as much in game one because of formations and Ole Miss, whatnot, as Logan LaBelle, Brownlee getting the TFL there, making it 3rd and 20. Very friendly. And Quincy Breeze there, 3 sacks already for the defense. All right, back on offense. Nesbitt to Richie. Richie, he's going to get the first and a little bit more. 40 yards exactly for both passing and running for the offense for Barashore. Is Mike Ritchie. He's going to get it again. He's going to get stuffed. As it's going to be interesting to see what we will do. Seems like Nesbitt called an audible. He's going to take off. He's going to. Whoa. That was really, really bad. As Nesbitt calls an audible to Marbell. Marbell tries to hurdle a man. We're going to go for it probably. Gamble, yes. Stupid, yes. Nesbitt. Gonna get the first, barely, and he's hurt now. So in comes the true freshman, Gregory Talib, the 4-star pocket passer. Is coming in. We don't know how long he's gonna be in. Oh, Matt Ritchie was right there, 3rd and 6, and all right, looks like we're stuck with him for the rest of the game. As bruised ribs for our senior quarterback, Talib. All day to throw, slides, gets the first as well. Hey, start of the second quarter. See what Talib's got in him. To Richie, who seems to be getting a good load of the carry so far. As it's going to be 2nd and 6. Talib with a great halfback screen. Mike Ritchie doing his thing, making it 1st and 10. Don't mean to do that. All right, we'll give him a little bit of a rest. After this carry, he's only going to get 2. As Jabari Fielder had himself a great game in week 1, and he's kind of leaving off where he left off with a big run there. 87 rushing yards so far for the Dune Riders. Multiple tight end sets. Fielder is really going to get nothing there. And yeah, we'll try that. Talib throwing it to Marbell, who's going to get 5. It's not terrible. Now, Talib is not the fastest guy in the world. But what he does have compared to Nestor is a cannon, in the first touchdown of his young career goes to Melvin Arnold to extend the lead. That was a big boy drive. Listen, I give the running backs a lot of credit, but also Gregory Talib deserves a little bit. of some flowers there. As listen, true freshman quarterback going on the road, basically you are thrown into a starting role for the rest of the game in the swamp, which regardless of Florida's record, is one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. This Robert Frost is going to get somewhat of a stop there, as it's going to be 3rd and 6. As let's see, drop back. He senses the pressure. They're definitely going to give him the first. They will give him the first. 3 for 5, 28 yards passing so far for the Gators. Oh, oh no. Oh, come on. Really? 68 yards to the crib, man. It's Gregory Talib. How will the freshman do? Listen, he may not have the best accuracy. He may not have the awareness right now, but he does have the throw power. So he can get it to a spot compared to, you know, Nassib. As it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ooh, Melvin or no, Rashid. Oh, come on, man. Make it a 3rd and 11 after the pick. Place is going nuts. Yeah, 3-and-out. All right, we're pinned at our 1. Another 3-and-out by the defense. Jabari Fielder, he's going to get a pretty big opening. Oh, baby, to the 40. That's what we're talking about right there. That's a huge play. 39. He's kind of been the home run hitter that we have missed the last couple of. Come on, get the playoff. Thank you. In terms of running back and fielder, George Handy he's down. Not ideal. As he has a bruised knee. Fielder, he's going to go up the middle. He's going to get some. Now, Florida does get the ball start of the second half. So that's a big thing to keep in mind. As I want to give, yeah, we'll give him a little bit more. Oh, I wanted to get rid of that. Damn it. It's all right. We got time. I'm not worried about it. Talib, he's going to throw it to Malika Tula, who's going to cut back. Breakaway speed to the 20. Down to the 18-yard line. 5 for 8 for Mr. Gregory Talib. Mike Ritchie, he's going to get the handoff. What a block from Melvin Arnold. Down, and Florida's going to call a timeout. As 1st and goal. Talib to Quincy Bovo to give us the 2-touchdown lead again. 1 timeout. We have the ball at the 25, 2 timeouts. Talib, what a great throw to Katula. Katula's going to break free. Goes out of bounds as well. That's a big play. 2 catches, 2 very big plays. Melvin Arnold. He didn't quite get there. We'll call timeout. Sorry, Robert Hamen, his first reception. Talib. He's going to throw it over to Ritchie. Ritchie gets down to the 20. Now the clock's ticking. Melvin Arnold to get in the end zone to extend the lead to 20. Let the second half. The Gators slowly driving. As what a pressure by Trent Battles. Or no, Jamar Battles getting right up in there as it's going to be second and goal. Oh, he's going to score, isn't he? No, he's not. All right. But they're going to make it third and goal. Wildcat. Hmm. Don't be cute. Don't be cute. Don't do that. Trying to be cute. What are you doing? It's going to be fourth and goal. Can't quite do it, but you know what? We still got the lead. Right. Let's do it. Oh, honestly, I think I'm going to rock with Gregory Talib, man. He's been killing it. Listen, I don't want to risk Nesbitt getting hurt. So we're just going to rock with Talib. Plus, I don't think he's done anything super crazy to not start. So Richie's going to get in. Oh, hello. I did not realize this was a pass play. All right. Now we know. All right. Place is rocking. Oh, it is a pass play. Okay. Tamar Bell, who's going to get more than the first? Yeah. Former running back turned tight end. He's killing it. It's Talib. Looking really good. Melvin Arnold. He's going to get the first. He's got 2 touchdown receptions. Talib. There's a flag. Oh, God, please go down. And it's going to be a hold. Because it's going to push us to first and 20. Matt Ritchie? No. All right. Second and 20 now. So Arnold, who's not going to get it. Third and 20 now. That is Talib. Listen, hopefully field goal range. Kick the field goal. Miles Granger with the pick for 42 yards. What a dog, man. Talib to Richie, who's going to bring a man down with him. As it's going to be second and 4. Talib to Bobo, end of the third. 2 takeaways for the defense. Richie on the RPO can't quite get in there. But you know what? You worked your butt off. Ah, never mind. I guess not. As empty set backfield. Richie, he gets his first receiving touchdown of his career. Probably the final drive we're going to show. To leave for the dagger. Luna goes up and gets it for the touchdown. Ooh, we took out our revenge. Dropping 21 in the second, 21 points in the fourth. And ladies and gentlemen, maybe Gregory Talib is QB1. No disrespect to El Nesby. He did great. Then you look at what Gregory Talib did. One, Road Dog mental was huge. Plus, the big arm of Gregory Talib, you saw what he did. I mean, the 4 touchdowns, the 1 touchdown you didn't see and pick either. And then rushing. Mike Ritchie did his thing. Jabari did his thing as well. Morgan Brown probably could have gotten more, but, it is what it is. Receiving, Richie, Arnold, Warbell, Quincy Bobo, Katula, just big plays. Only a couple of sacks. Defense, 3.5 sacks for Dell, Breeze, and then a pick for Miles Granger, and then David. McGarrahan,
Yeah,
which
we're
you
going to
saw.
start this double header episode against, or the second game of this doubleheader against Tennessee, who's 0-2, not as strong as last year. We're also going to give Gregory Talib a start to see if the bruised ribs are there. Flag on the play, and Glenn Speed with the hold. So we do have 3 recruits visiting this week as well, so that's going to be huge. Talib, he's going to give it to Rich, who doesn't do too much with it, but we'll see. As it's going to be 3rd and 11, Hart in the backfield. I don't know why I threw that. That was a very idiotic choice, but hey, we got to deal with what we got to deal with. As back out here, you know, but I want to see what Elton's going to rest his ribs a little bit, see what happens. As McGarrahan, really, really solid play from him so far this year. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from McGarrahan with another play. Let's go. All right. Back on offense. Let's see. We can calm Gregory down. That's going to help a lot. Mike Ritchie with the big gain there. And it seems like Morgan Brown might lose his job in a sense. As Glebe, it's going to be a play action to Marbell, who's slowly carving out a very, very nice role of being a tight end. Is he very small to be a tight end? Absolutely. But he sees it as, hey, whatever helps me get on the field more, so be it. As Richie is going to pick up good yardage there and an injury on the Tennessee side. Clemson and Miami's duking it out. Richie patiently waiting, getting down to the 31-yard line. I don't know why Nate. I don't know why Hart's in. He shouldn't be. But you know what? We'll go with it. Nate Hart, running back number 2 for now. Now Jabari Fielder is in. I think he's earned some playing time for sure. Talib sets his feet to Melvin Arnold, who's gonna get the first. 3 for 4. Obviously, that one pick really hurt Talib, but I think overall he had played very solid. As Quincy Bobo cannot hang on to it. As it's going to be 2nd and 10. Talib. Oh my goodness, that was a great read by the linebacker. Back-to-back picks. As maybe, Elton isn't that bad. But you know what? A lot of game left. Maybe we got to cause some turnovers on our end. Being a 22 there. As remember, our quarterback last year, Marquis Cornell, is literally sitting on the bench. He's not doing anything. He could have been starting, but instead he's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to chill. I do not like. Miles Granger's kind of back in the slot to see how well he does. As Tennessee's not really. I don't even know. They're not killing us, but it's not like they're dominating us in a sense. It's just very much
boy, let's go. Quincy Breeze cuts her, but you know, Quincy Breeze, what a guy. All three defense tackles in 3rd and 13. Bend don't break, baby. Loboto breaks it up with Robert Frost, and we got very lucky there. Right, maybe because we're realizing Gregory Talib has a better arm, we're trying to throw the ball. When in reality, we should be running the ball a lot because we're a very, very good running team. Jabari Fielder and uh, Mike Rich have done a phenomenal job so far this year running the ball. So I think that's what we need to focus on is just running the ball, making sure like Jabari Fielder does his thing, Mike Ritchie does his thing. This Fielder really isn't going to go anywhere. He's actually going to lose one as it's going to be 2nd and 11. Yeah, he gets sacked. I mean, that's kind of what you want. Talib's not the fastest guy, and they had a QE read on him, and just like that. And Mike Ritchie coming out of the backfield with the big gain. Shout out to him as Lieb. He's going to throw it to Quincy Bobo. Quincy Bobo down to the 9-yard line. What a great play. And I like Quincy Bobo. I think he's got the potential to be really, really good. And I love that our fullback is one of our tight ends. Quincy Bobo is going to hang on, making it 2nd-and-goal. A little bit ballsy here, but we're going to try it. Halfback screen, and yeah, it's going to work. Second quarter here. See what we got going on. 2nd-and-6. Nothing too crazy. Running back in motion. All day to throw. And that's kind of what we don't want. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it at all, but it's also kind of like, you know, how are you going to do? As not the best tackling, but the way I see it, I don't want to play like center field with Miles Granger, but like, I feel like we might have to. As look at Logan Brownlee. He's been an underrated guy for us for a very long time. What a dog. As 3rd-and-6. Ranger there. I don't know why they ran, but I'll take it. It seemed like Gregory Talib really settled in last drive as Mr. Ritchie's coming in. He ain't doing too bad. I don't think. I think he's done a very good job so far. As it's going to be 2nd-and-4, Talib just takes what the defense gives him. I think he wanted to throw to Malik Atula. He saw um, Javier Marbell, and I think that was huge. Back screen, Richie, gain of 5. I don't. It's not that terrible. He's a very good receiving back. Looks like Talib calls an audible. Talib's gonna hand off to Richie. Richie is actually only gonna get it 1. It's gonna be 3rd-and-4 now. As 3rd-and-4. Talib. Marbell can't hang on. All right, 3-and-out, led by the defense. We're back here on offense from our 8. Marbell Great blocking by Richie. As you know, we're not doing too terrible. I kind of want to do, yeah, we'll do that. As audible by Talib. Oh, that little bit behind Robert. A little bit, but hey, I'm not worried about it. Oh, would have been and probably should have been his third pick. Not a great outing for Talib. You're kind of seeing the freshman outing of him, and it's another 3-and-out. Dog, you're not going to believe it. So it's near the end of the half. I didn't think we were going to score. So let's just play the clip. Mike Ritchie, great blocking, and then he's just gone to the races, just like that. And he's got over 140 some odd yards and gives us the extension or lead. And we're going to start off the second half, and they literally Robert Frost gets a pick. So we're in the red zone basically. Matt Ritchie, who had an 83-yard run, phenomenal. He has receiving. He literally has both of our touchdowns. He has receiving and he has a running. Leave to Robert Amen. Not going to get too crazy there. I don't know how I feel about this, but you know what? I don't hate it. Great blocking. Third total touchdown of the game. You love to see it. This is the Matt Ritchie coming out party. Apparently, because dude is just disgusting. As you're kind of seeing why he's, I don't know, probably the best running back in the country coming out of high school. You know, you see the 5-star power or talent coming out of that run. And the crazy thing is he's only going to get better. Hopefully, the offensive line we get is going to be better as well because, man, oh man, if we get an elite offensive line, we might look at another Heisman worthy man in Matt Ritchie. And Mike, I don't know why I call no Mike, yeah, Mike. I don't know why I keep on calling him Matt. As Talib and the boys, they're dialed in. You know, hey, you finally stopped him. He has. It's been a phenomenal game for him. Be real. As it's gonna be 2nd and 9. Talib throws it to Richie, and Richie, we're gonna let him rest for a bit. He deserves it. He's been phenomenal. Nothing but great. Talib, you know, I I don't hate that, bro. It just wasn't completely there, but I don't hate it. Probably wondering why are we going for it on 4th and 1? Well, 'cause that's how Bearshore rolls. All right, we're not afraid to get gutsy. We're not. Wide receiver screen. Ooh, okay, Robert Amen. Maybe that's how we get him going. As Talib calls an audible. Talib. That's a big boy throw to Melvin Arnold. All right. Entering the fourth quarter, and yeah, they scored a touchdown. Very, very silly. Oh, I don't like that. And yeah, they're going to call intentional grounding. But I don't know. I mean, you kind of saw what happened with Florida. You see the potential in Gregory Talib. But then you also just see, look, he's a freshman, and it shows. Now, granted, you can make the argument is look at Jabari Fielder almost getting all that back.
I didn't realize that was a third down. That's not a terrible third down effort. As, listen, Marquis Cornell started off very slow. And look at Melvin Arnold doing his thing. Cornell started off very slowly, and then he slowly became a very, very good quarterback. So maybe we do that with Gregory Talib. We don't know. But for now, we might start Elton because he didn't do terrible in his one start or so. It's just more of I want to get him healthy and then see where we go. This Fielder's not going to really get anything. Surprised, I know. But, and then on top of that, when we get John Moe back, I think we're going to be even more of a deadly team. As, credit to Tennessee. They are bringing the heat on this young man. As Talib's going to go, but not get it. 3:56 left. We got ourselves a ball game, man. It's Talib. He's going to give it to Fielder, and Fielder gets for a loss of 2. That's not good. As it's going to be 2nd and 12, and Mike Ritchie is going to make it a friendly 3rd and some change. No, he's pretty banged up. 3rd and 6. Ritchie, he's going to get the first. Very, very big play. I think we're going to put in, we'll put in Nate Hart after this. Give him some rest and Fielder. Talib to Robert Amen. Amen. Great catch. Nate Hart. It's been a while since we've seen him. Hart, he's a very big, bullied man. He's going to get a first down. Tennessee's going to call a timeout. I think this is what we need. Just smash mouth football. Burn some clock. Look at Nate Hart getting a first. Tennessee gets saved with having one of their own get injured instead of burning one of their timeouts. Hart with the big burst, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, getting the first down, and Tennessee's going to call their second timeout. Tennessee's defense has been everything. Deflection, sacks, 2 picks, and a forced fumble. And Nate Hart is now hurt. So that means Morgan Brown's in, the senior. Morgan Brown's going to rumble, stumble, bumble. Hart's back in. He's going to get the first down and more. Touchdown, Doan Riders. A little bit of scare in the second half, but in the end, we pull out. We get the dub. 38-21. Checking out the stats. Lieb did not do terrible besides the 2 picks. 310 or 210. Mike Ritchie did everything. Fielder was pretty good. Shout out Nate Hart coming in relief as well. Receiving. He led us in receiving and touchdowns. And then Melvin Arnold. Other than that, nothing crazy. Blocking. 1 sack given up, but nothing crazy. Defense only allowed basically 2 sacks and then a pick from Robert Frost. All right, next episode we'll go over recruiting and an ACC play. But Gregory Talib did fine. I think we're gonna try Elton for a little bit, see how it goes. But I'm excited. Hope you're excited too. Until next time, y'all have a good one.